girl, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be reacting to a new group to me. I think this is actually a band, June Nothing Without You. This just happened to come across my For You page and I was like, yes, a new band. I am definitely watching. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Ooh. I already love the setting. I'm such a sucker for hearing like waves and stuff in the background. I like record that every time I go to the beach. Oh, pretty. Ooh, nice. Ooh, strings too. I love a good echo filter on. Pretty. I really love the doubling here. The low and the high. Very pretty. I wonder if this is gonna how it's ends it just repeats the chorus rather than going to a bridge. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's just gonna be repeating. And I love hearing the waves again at the end. This is a great song. I really enjoyed it. You guys have to clarify if it's June as a band or June as just an individual singer. I need clarification on that. But regardless, I love the song. I love how it did a full circle moment. It started with the waves, ended with the waves. I always love that, especially because I thought for this particular song, the way that it went from the waves into the introduction was so nice. It had that kind of because you just did the electric guitar with like the added with the waves, and then there was this electronic sound that kind of created this like shimmery feeling. So when it switched away and removed the wave sound, it sounded like it was still there, which I really enjoyed. I also love the echo over his vocal. I thought that, you know, because this is kind of a song that it has like this longing feeling to it, I thought that having that echo was really a smart idea. I also noticed for a lot of the song, he had a very closed mouth, and I think that contributed to the fact of it kind of sounding hollow and echoey within that, plus including that echo filter. So it was really interesting choice, because normally when you're singing, you want to be more open, to be more full and everything like that. But I think it was a smart choice for this particular song because it created more of like a husky undertone that wanted you to look into the next part, that kind of longing feeling I feel like you really got from that. And in the first verse, sorry, I was like I'm trying to read my notes. In the chorus in general, and the lyrics I think are so important to this particular song, especially in verse 2. I wrote down, "But still you left me. If only I had told you so. I know I can't live without you. I'm going to be all right if you stay beside me." Like those kind of lyrics, I feel like, you know, feels like love lost, you know, and really wanting to like hone in on the longing and the missing part. And I feel like the whole song really did that, you know, especially with the lighting and everything, and, you know, kind of that feeling. And in the chorus, "You're going to be my love always, something about you engraved in my life." What a beautiful lyric that is, like being engraved upon someone's heart kind of idea. And in that final chorus that repeated, I really loved the vocal doubling that was happening. So what I mean by doubling is when it has the same pattern. So it's usually either in fifths or in octaves. So some people might think that this is harmonizing, but what it's usually doing at the octave is just doing the same exact melody, but down an octave or up an octave. And I felt like for this particular song, that really added a lot of depth, you know, because it had kind of because they were trying to create the longing feeling. It had a lot of similar like feeling throughout in the instrumental. So it was really through the lyrics that you get a lot of movement, you get a lot of dynamic. So by creating that doubling, you added a different texture to the song, which I thought was really important, especially since rather than going to a bridge and doing something different, to create again that feeling of longing, you repeated the chorus over and over to kind of round it off at the end. So I thought that was a really clever technique that they did, and I really enjoyed it. So tell me what you guys thought about this. Did you love it? Did you hate it? And what was your favorite part of this song or of the music video? I loved the lyricism, and I also loved how it came full circle. The waves at the beginning, the waves at the end. I'm such a sucker for that. It's something that whenever I go to the beach, I'm like, I take a picture of the video, like, you know, like a video of the ocean, and I'll just like do that and listen to it, or like I'll go and I'll listen to it for hours, you know, just being on the beach. So I enjoyed this. Tell me what you guys thought though. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.